I'm reading out of this book. It's called The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. And I just read something. I wasn't going to read anymore. And if you've been watching some of my videos, you'll have seen that I'm reading certain points in this book that I feel are important, that even if you don't have this book, you can still benefit from my videos. I just read the visualization technique, and now I'm going to read mental movie method and how to sell a piece of property or a home. Okay, it's only 2 pages long. It's not even 2 pages long. And I'm reading in chapter 6, mental movie method. As the old saying proclaims, a picture is worth 1,000 words. The fact must be stressed that the subconscious mind will bring to pass any picture held in the mind and backed by faith. Act as though I am and I will be. A number of years ago, I was in the Midwest on a lecture tour that took me to several states. I wanted to have a permanent base in the area so that I could serve those who needed my help. My travels carried me far away, but I did not forget the idea of a permanent base. One evening in Spokane, Washington, I relaxed on a couch in my hotel room. I immobilized my attention. In a quiet, passive manner, I imagined that I was talking to a large audience. I said to those listening, I am glad to be here. I have prayed for this ideal opportunity. I saw that imaginary audience in my mind's eye, and I felt the reality of it all. I played the role of the actor and dramatized this mental movie. I felt satisfied that this picture was being conveyed to my subconscious mind, which would bring it to pass in its own way. The next morning on awakening, I felt a great sense of peace and satisfaction. A few days later, I received a call from an organization in the Midwest asking me to take over as director. I did so, and I enjoyed several years of deeply fulfilling work there. The method I have just described is often referred to as the mental movie method. I have received a great many letters from people who have read my books or heard me speak, telling me of the wonderful results they have obtained by using this technique. One area in which the movie mental method seems especially useful is in selling property. If you have a home or property for sale, I suggest that you first satisfy yourself in your own mind that your price is right and fair to both you and the eventual buyer. After having done this, quiet your mind, relax, let go, and get into a drowsy, sleepy state that reduces all mental effort to a minimum. Okay, after having done this, quiet your mind, relax, let go, and get into a drowsy, sleepy state that reduces all mental effort to a minimum. Now, picture the check in your hands. Rejoice in the check, give thanks for the check, and go off to sleep, feeling the naturalness of the whole mental movie created in your mind. You must act as if this is already an objective reality. When you do, the subconscious mind will take it as an impression. Then the infinite intelligence will draw to you the buyer who really wants to have the property and who will love it and prosper in it. Through the deeper currents of the mind, the buyer and the seller are brought together. A mental picture held in the mind, backed by faith, will come to pass. Now, it doesn't say it's going to come to pass the very next day. Go through that same thought process over and over, week after week, and know in your right world, in your mind, your subconscious mind will make sure it happens. Don't stress over it. Don't beg for it to happen. Don't get mad if it doesn't happen within a week or a month. Know that in the right time, the right person is going to come to you with the right amount that's going to be a fair amount that you're going to be happy to take for your home or for your lot, your property that you have for sale. This book also gives you all kinds of other things that will help you out throughout your entire life. Hey, change your thoughts, change your life. That's what this book is all about. Well, that's all I have for this time. But I'll be back with more videos.